But the security matters now, the Lagos State Police Command has identified or disclosed the identities of its officers allegedly involved in the killing of a football fan at a viewing center. This follows a public outcry that followed the fatal shooting of the 36-year-old Kolade Johnson during the raid by the anti-cultism unit of the command at Onipetes along Lagos-Abeokuta Road on Sunday. A correspondent John McQuarrie reports that the unfortunate incident has further sparked calls for a reform of police operations in the country.
The home of Kolade Johnson has suddenly become a place of tears and conversation in hushed voices. His parents and other family members can hardly remember the plans they had for the month of April as they ended the month of March with the reality that their 36-year-old investment and hope has been dashed. His eldest sister, whom he lived with in the last 2 years, can hardly believe it's over.
He just finished eating that day. He said he's going to watch. No mind. He's coming, he's throwing down to watch the ball. I don't know, that will be the end.
This is where Kolade came to watch the match, as testified by eyewitnesses, a spot which is at the beginning of their streets.
We had the screaming of a lady, help, help. So we ran outside and we saw a guy that we know. His name is Ismail.
Ismail says he was trying to board a bus when another bus stopped in front of him.
Two guys came down from the bus and they wear mufti. They're not with uniform. So they grabbed me and I was like, what's going on? Why will you guys hold my clothes? Say they are SARS. I'm like, you are a SARS. You are not with uniform and you are using a yellow bus, normal, all those Paragons buses. And how can I believe you are a SARS? What can you use to identify yourself as a SARS? Along the line, two guys came down from the bus with uniform, with gun. So, okay, I say, okay, where is your office? So I can tell my people that, SARS, they arrest me, they can know where to find me. Because I asked that question, they started beating me, dragging me to the bus.
This, according to Mr. Nana, attracted them out of their leisure sport.
Where myself and Kolade stood over there, there's the taxi park over there. Kolade stood right beside me. Kolade didn't talk. I was the one that spoke. The next thing I saw was he pointed the gun at us and he shot twice. I didn't even know the bullet touched Kolade.
The Commissioner of Police in Lagos, Zubairu Muazu, has responded to this incident and even visited the family of Kolade Johnson with the assurance that justice will be served. Following this, the suspected officers have been paraded and identified as Sergeant Godwin Oji and Inspector Ogunyemi Olalekan.
We had a distress call that we should move to Mangro. So on getting there, we saw some group of guys smoking in their hand. We called their cultists. So we effect an arrest there. So suddenly they mob us, me and my boys. They mob us there. So in terms of escaping them all around, so I fired up. So I didn't know how he got to meet the boy in question that we had. That was shot dead. I don't know. But I only fired one up.
You will be handed over to the state CID for prosecution for murder. The rules of engagement for firearms is very, very clear. The police officers are trained, they know it, they know when they can engage their firearms. First Order 237 is there and is still in force. And anything short of that will not be condoned by the Nigerian Police Force.
Nigerians will certainly follow this case and hold the CP to his word, as sentiment against the police has built up from the case of a young girl who was allegedly shot dead in Ikorodu area in March, along with the resuscitated call by activists for reform of the police force and its operating units.